Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, United States, came here and said that Venezuela president is going to come here to discuss crude oil terms with India. And now India will buy crude oil from us and Venezuela and all of that. I thought we were a sovereign state, world's largest democracy. घर पे घुस के मारने वाला democracy. You remember? घर पे घुस के मारेंगे and all that. Why are we doing all this? Why are we succumbing? And why is a government that came into power saying that we will teach lesson, we will be Vishwa Gurus, we will be dominating the world, we will be world power, we will be superpower? Do you even look like superpower? Of course, we can't ask these questions to the Prime Minister of India because obviously he doesn't answer these questions. And Man Ki Baat is Man Ki Baat. It will not be questions that we would like to ask him. Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Acha, let's imagine this. Imagine our good External Affairs Minister, Mr. Jaishankar, goes to United States. From United States, in Washington, he calls for a press conference, and in the press conference he says, you know what, America is going to host the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka on so-and-so date. मैं बोल रहा हूँ. अरे, people will ask, what is an Indian External Affairs Minister talking about American external policies? How is he saying that who America visits? First of all, ask yourself, will that ever happen? Will this situation ever happen that Indian External Affairs Minister or even Prime Minister for that matter of fact goes to America and says, America is going to do this, America is going to do that. Will it ever happen? Why wouldn't it happen? It wouldn't happen is because if that happens, the people of America will question. The people of America will question Trump, and Trump normally answers press conference and all that. So he will have to answer also. So they will question Trump. And that's precisely why it will never happen. Why America? I don't think it will happen anywhere in the world, but it happens in India. It happens in India, and it happened in India last week when Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, United States, came here and said that Venezuela president is going to come here to discuss crude oil terms with India. And now India will buy crude oil from us and Venezuela and all of that.
We also think there's opportunities with Venezuelan oil. In fact, it's my understanding that the interim president of Venezuela will be traveling to India next week as well. So there's opportunities. There's a lot to work on with India. They're a great ally, a great partner. We do a lot of good work with them. And so it is an important trip. I'm glad we're able to do it.
Well, they decided. They decided who we buy crude oil from. They decided that we will buy crude oil from Venezuela, from United States, and okay, decision is taken. I thought we were a sovereign state, world's largest democracy. घर पे घुस के मारने वाला democracy. You remember? घर पे घुस के मारेंगे and all that. So the president of Venezuela was supposed to come to India. She was supposed to come to India for the International Big Cat Alliance. This was a planned itinerary. But the fact is, Indian External Affairs Ministry hadn't announced it. And the prerogative of announcing a state visit to India is that of the Indian External Affairs Ministry. Imagine the American Secretary of State saying that before Indian External Affairs Ministry announced it. How does it even sound? Number one. Number two is this president is not coming. I presume the meeting is cancelled or meeting is postponed. So the president may not be coming in on the first week of June. But that apart, how did the state secretary announce it before our own people did? This is the situation. This is exactly what happened with Marco Rubio and United States. And this is what India faced. Did we react? Did somebody say that, what is wrong with you? Nahi hota aisa. And while we said that, sound bites that, right price, right? See, listen, has United States been fair? 2019, we were getting Iranian crude in rupees with a 60 days credit, with one of the best prices available in the market. We were getting it. America said, no, nothing doing. Nahi karne ka. Of course, our 56 inches government, immediately it is continued. Then we got Russian oil. They had problems with Russian oil also. Now the situation is like this. This is how our buying is. Russia top, Saudi Arabia second, United Arabs third, Brazil fourth, Venezuela fifth, and Nigeria sixth. This is how our purchase is currently. And this will also change because America is going to come in and possibly Russian oil may come down. Why are we doing all this? Why are we succumbing? And why is a government that came into power saying that we will teach lesson, we will be Vishwa Gurus, we will be dominating the world, we will be world power, we will be superpower. Do we even look like superpower? Do we even look like superpower? Pray tell me, no matter which political paradigm you belong to. If you are thinking about your nation, think about it and write down your comments below. I mean, this can't be real, can it? We had a conflict with Pakistan. We literally waged a war against Pakistan. And then not us, not our External Affairs Ministry, not our defense either. It is the American, same Marco Rubio and Donald Trump who tweets saying that, boss, ceasefire ho jayega. And then after that, India says, we are declaring a ceasefire. Are we even serious, guys? Are we even serious? Listen, I understand that, global diplomacy, 2 or 3 countries, lot of decisions are taken collectively and all that. But listen, all that I understand. And I also understand just because Marco Rubio came and said that, listen, you know what, Venezuela president will come here and she and America and all will discuss oil rates and India will now buy crude from us. All that, I can understand these discussions do happen, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're dominating our foreign policy. I understand that. But look at the frequency of events. A Secretary of State coming and saying that this president will come and we will sell crude oil to India. Just a year back, that is in 2025, a situation where they said, ceasefire ho jayega. Before our External Affairs Ministry, they went and said that ceasefire ho jayega, ceasefire ho gaya. Arey, how can it be so obvious? How can it be so? Look at the optics. And you know what worries more? What worries more is because I had done an editorial. I had done an editorial on how the United States was dominating Pakistan politics. I had discussed with you as to how those letters, those emails which were leaked, those emails where Pakistani ambassador to United States said, listen, you know what, the United States wants Imran Khan to be thrown out, and lo behold, Imran Khan is in jail. Imran Khan was thrown out. Imran Khan went out to say that, listen, I think there is a conspiracy to throw me out. And that's exactly what happened. Are we afraid that something of that sort could happen to India? Is that why we are almost adhering to everything what they say? If that is the case, then people should know. If we are not scared, then people should know why are we almost adhering to everything what these guys tell us now. Isn't that something that is very obvious? Isn't that something which is, I think, right as a citizen of India to know? This is the point I wanted to make, since, of course, we can't ask these questions to the Prime Minister of India because obviously he doesn't answer these questions. And Man Ki Baat is Man Ki Baat. It will not be questions that we would like to ask him. So I don't know who to ask. I don't know where to go. So I am putting this in front of at least as of now, decision makers of India, that is the people of India. And yeah, I hope to get an answer. Someday I will get, I guess. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.